What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Zay coming back with another video. Today, y'all, we finna do another reaction, man. You know what I'm saying? This is insane. 38-year-old woman unalived by a husband just after their wedding. Now, y'all, by the title of this don't even sound real. Like, right after the wedding, though? You know what I'm saying? That's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, make sure y'all think before y'all do. We finna get to this video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, y'all. Yeah, let's get to the video.
In the early hours of March 30th, 2025, a 38-year-old mother was found dead with her 42-year-old wedded husband inside their apartment. Around 4:30 a.m., when police responded to a 911 call about a domestic disturbance situation in an apartment in the 5900 block of Ron Mar Drive, what they didn't expect to find was the lifeless bodies of a couple who had just had what many would consider a perfect wedding for a perfect couple.
Alexandria police say at around 4:30 a.m., they responded to a domestic disturbance in the 5900 block of Ron Mar Drive. Two bodies were discovered upon arrival, 38-year-old Shaterica Smith and 42-year-old Tracy Johnson.
Authorities say it appears that both died from gunshot wounds, but that Johnson's appeared to be self-inflicted.
The very man whom Shaterica had said "I do" to and showed off as the perfect partner turned out to be the one who would ultimately end her life. This is the very disturbing story of Shaterica Danielle Smith. 38-year-old Shaterica Danielle Smith was born on November 9, 1986, in Alexandria, Louisiana. While little is known about her father, Shaterica shared a close and loving bond with her mother, Terry Smith, who played a significant role in shaping her life. Family and friends remember Shaterica as a vibrant soul, full of love and joy, with a natural gift for spreading positivity. Her passion for dancing and her ability to uplift others made her truly unforgettable. During her time at Peabody Magnet High School, Shaterica was actively involved in various extracurricular activities, always making her presence known through her magnetic energy. She graduated with honors in 2005, leaving a lasting impression on classmates and teachers alike. That same vibrant personality extended into something more. To those who knew her, Shaterica was the life of the party. Her lively spirit and contagious energy could light up any room. She also had an impeccable sense of style. Fashion was one of her many passions, and she had a talent for putting together eye-catching outfits. Many of her looks, which she proudly shared on social media, where friends and family admired her confidence and flair. Shaterica was known for her boundless compassion and generosity. She showed care and consideration to everyone she encountered. Her love was genuine, given freely and without hesitation, making her a bright light in the lives of many. So it came as no surprise when she caught the attention of a man who would change her life forever. Shaterica would eventually meet a man. For the sake of this story, let's call him Chris. The two connected instantly. They were both young, shared similar interests, and seemed to truly enjoy each other's company. Though not much is publicly known about Chris, it was clear the two quickly fell for one another. They spent a lot of time together, and before long, their relationship took a significant turn. Shaterica discovered she was pregnant. Both Shaterica and Chris were overjoyed by the news. They couldn't wait to become parents and start this new chapter of their lives together. Despite the surprise of it all, they were excited. Their families were thrilled to see the young couple so in love, and everyone supported them as they prepared for the arrival of their baby. Shaterica in particular was filled with joy and anticipation, looking forward to what the future held with Chris by her side. A few months later, they welcomed their baby girl, Kinsley. Almost immediately, Kinsley became Shaterica's world. Her social media lit up with sweet moments and snapshots of their life together.
Kinsley!
Smiles, laughter, milestones. But the joys of motherhood didn't stop there. Not long after, the family grew once more with the arrival of a baby boy. Their presence brought even more love and joy into Shaterica and Chris's household. With her nurturing spirit and boundless devotion, Shaterica.
Man, this is so sad, man. You know what I mean? Now their kids are without a mom.
Creating a home filled with warmth, laughter, and endless love. But love alone wasn't enough to hold everything together. Slowly, cracks began to form beneath the surface. The pressures of parenthood soon began to take a toll on Shaterica and Chris's relationship, and the weight of new responsibilities created tension between them. As their romantic connection grew strained, so did their ability to co-parent effectively. Eventually, the relationship came to an end. Despite the breakup, Chris remained present in the early years of his children's lives, but as Shaterica turned the page on her past, she found herself stepping into a new chapter, one that would set off a chain of events that no one could have imagined. Due to Shaterica's vibrant personality and social charm, it was not long before she would cross paths with someone who shared similar interests. Shaterica found love again, this time with a man, 42-year-old Tracy Johnson Williams. From the first moment they met, Tracy treated Shaterica with love and affection. He often surprised her with thoughtful gestures, small gifts, kind words, and romantic dates that made her truly feel cherished. As their connection deepened, they began sharing their journey on social media. Their vlogs captured glimpses of their everyday lives, romantic getaways, parties, and quiet moments that spoke volumes. They were fun, affectionate, and seemingly inseparable. But sometimes, whether traveling, partying, or simply enjoying life together, their chemistry was undeniable. Tracy appeared to be not just a devoted partner, but someone who genuinely admired Shaterica's ambition. He celebrated her on Mother's Day, surprising her with a family get-together. But what truly made their bond stand out was how seamlessly their love extended beyond just the two of them. What made the relationship more beautiful was the fact that Shaterica's two children and long-term plans. Her family was thrilled to see Shaterica with someone she adored so much. She was clearly head over heels, and Tracy's charm and attentiveness made it.
That is so sad. So you mean to tell me that man took her life away from them, from her children? Like, yo, bro, what's the real coming to, man? Like, and you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because a lot of stuff like this happens. You know what I'm saying? A lot. You know what I mean? A lot. Man. Couldn't imagine what her kids going through, man. I couldn't imagine.
Easy to believe in their love story. She enjoyed the attention, but more than that, she appreciated finally having someone who seemed to understand and support her drive and vision. With love blossoming and their future looking bright, it felt only natural when Tracy decided to take the next step. After a few years of dating, Tracy finally proposed. Shaterica happily said yes, and the couple soon tied the knot in what she described as the.
And like I said, bro, you never know somebody's true intentions, bro. You never know somebody's true intentions, man. And it's sad, man. They could be hiding behind a smile. Like, it's sad, bro. It's like she was led in the wrong direction. But that's what the devil does too. You know what I'm saying? He comes to, you know what I'm saying, destroy. You know what I mean? He'll come in a form of light the devil will come in a form of light, and his purpose be a whole different thing. But man, this is sad, bro, because I can't imagine, man, what the family going through, what her ex-husband, her ex-boyfriend, her baby dad's going through. I can't imagine. Like, bro, what?
Best day of her life. But as we're all familiar, marriage brings new responsibilities, and that was no different for Shaterika. While she was known for her vibrant personality and love for the spotlight, Shaterika knew she had to tone things down a bit. She embraced a more mature image, made a few lifestyle changes, and let go of certain habits that didn't align with her new role as a wife. But even with the changes, her essence never faded. She still loved to go out, party, and dress in bold, confident styles after their wedding. They appeared even stronger. Their bond looked unbreakable, and the love between them seemed to grow deeper. They were like twins mirroring each other in style, humor, and presence. They continued to be the couple everyone admired, and the standard many single people felt pressured to buy. Their love seemed effortless, enviable, and deeply rooted. But sadly, as we've seen so often, social media can hide painful truths.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, that social media, it be hiding stuff, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. You don't know what somebody going through. You know what I'm saying? They put on a smile on social media. A lot of people put on smiles on social media. You know what I mean?
Followers, Tracy was the ideal man. Many believed Shaterika was incredibly lucky to have found such a supportive and loving husband. He presented himself as a great partner and a devoted stepfather. But Tracy was hiding a secret from Shaterika. While Shaterika was busy living her best life, traveling, socializing, and embracing her vibrant personality, Tracy, allegedly, began to grow resentful. He didn't appreciate the way she dressed or the trips she frequently took, especially as a married woman.
He began to be self-conscious. He began to be insecure. So that led him up to doing something like this. Is wild. It's sad. Like, why? Why, bro? You know what I mean? Why? If you feel as if she was, you know what I'm saying, dressing the wrong way, she was still dressing like that, she was still dressing how you didn't want her to dress, bro, why don't you just leave the relationship, bro? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you just leave the relationship, bro?
Shaterika, the very traits that once drew Tracy to her were now becoming sources of tension. She had no idea that her husband was struggling internally, that he was feeling threatened, insecure. To her, everything still felt full of life and love, but to him, it felt like he was losing control. Shaterika, on the other hand, began to lean further into her independence. At this stage, she started going out even more, partying frequently, enjoying girls' trips, and showing off her confidence in new ways.
Cheers. What's up with us?
She posted more on social media, including cryptic captions and increasingly sexy videos of her getaways and vibrant nights out, capturing the life of someone determined to enjoy every moment. However, the more Shaterika embraced her freedom, the more Tracy's behavior became unpredictable. He allegedly began exhibiting disturbing behavior, having mood swings, controlling tendencies, and emotional outbursts. Every time she returned from a trip or posted photos that showed her enjoying herself, it would allegedly spark heated arguments.
Why didn't you just leave? Why didn't you just get a divorce and leave? That's what you could have did. That's what he could have did. He could have got a divorce and just left. I know it may have been hard to go through the divorce and cry and do all that, but eventually you'll get over it. That's what he should have did. Man, he was fighting demons. For real. He let them demons get a hold of him. He should have just left, bro. Like, why would you even do something like that, bro? Like, that is sad. Like, bro, come on, bro.
Tracy couldn't handle it. To him, it felt like she was slipping away, and he was powerless to stop it. What Shaterica believed was a healthy balance between marriage and personal freedom was, in Tracy's eyes, a threat to their relationship. Then one day, something tragic would happen, something that no one could have imagined. On March 30th, 2025, around 4:30 a.m., police responded to a 911 call, and the caller reported a domestic disturbance situation in an apartment on the 5900 block of Ronmar Drive. Upon arriving at the scene, authorities made a heartbreaking discovery. They found two people dead, a male and a female. They discovered that the female, 38-year-old Shaterica Johnson, had died from a gunshot wound. What was even more disturbing was the male, who happened to be 42-year-old Tracy Johnson, had also died from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound.
An apparent murder took place Sunday morning, sending shockwaves through the city. Alexandria police say at around 4:30 a.m., they responded to a domestic disturbance in the 5900 block of Ronmar Drive. Two bodies were discovered upon arrival, 38-year-old Shaterica Smith and 42-year-old Tracy Johnson.
Authorities say it appears that both died from gunshot wounds, but that Johnson's appeared to be self-inflicted. They are investigating this incident as an apparent suicide. APD asked anyone with information about this incident to contact them at the number on your screen.
As investigators tried to piece together the details of that fateful night, they concluded allegedly that Shaterica's growing independence, frequent outings, and active social media presence had likely triggered feelings of inadequacy and jealousy in Tracy. On the day of the incident, the couple may have engaged in a heated argument about the escalating tensions in their marriage. This confrontation seemingly reached a boiling point, and Tracy, overwhelmed by his own insecurities, believed that he was losing his wife. In a tragic turn, he decided that if he couldn't have her, no one else would. He then picked up a gun and shot Shaterica, taking her life instantly. Tracy, unable to cope with the weight of his actions, turned the weapon on himself. Despite outwardly presenting a picture-perfect marriage, their private lives had spiraled into intense emotional conflict, ultimately leading to a heartbreaking and tragic end. The news of Shaterica and Tracy's death shocked friends, family, and the community, leaving them grappling with the tragic outcome of a relationship that had once seemed full of promise. While Shaterica's life seemed happy and full of joy, her sudden death marked the end of a relationship filled with growing problems. Tracy, who had once been supportive, became controlling and disturbing, and eventually took his own life, leaving behind many unanswered questions and broken hearts. Shaterica's children are left without their mother.
That
a
is
deep
sad.
and painful loss that no child should have to endure. In an effort to support Shaterica's children and provide them with some financial relief during this incredibly difficult time, a GoFundMe campaign was set up. The funds raised will go toward their immediate needs, funeral expenses, and their future care, ensuring they have the support they need to move forward without their beloved mother. The outpouring of love and support from the community only proves Shaterica's vibrant spirit and the lasting impact she had on those around her. Despite the devastating loss, her children, family, and friends are determined to honor her memory and keep her spirit alive as they navigate this painful journey.
Yeah, y'all. Man, this video was sad, man. Like, he let them demons get to him, bro. He could have just left. He could have got a divorce. And he could have just found somebody else, bro. But instead, he wanted to be selfish, bro. He wanted to be selfish. Now they both gone. You know what I'm saying? This is sad, man. That's why I say y'all put God first. Make sure y'all think before y'all do. And yeah, y'all. If y'all like this video, man, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.